Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in black and white, as you can see. That means we are doing a palette bingo. We're doing a throwback palette bingo to a very old palette that I have in my collection. I just felt like playing with. I just really wanted to play with, and someone did ask for this ages ago, so here we are. We are going to be playing with the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. One of the first collab palettes, or actually the first collab palette I ever bought from like a YouTuber collab, and still one of my all-time favorite palettes in my collection. I adore this palette. I love it. I'm going to open it to show you, but you can't see because it's black and white. Here we are, but you'll see it when I start choosing my colours and all the shades that are in it. But I love this palette. I love the shimmers. They're beautiful iridescent toppers. There's dark colourful mattes. There is a lime green. What more could I want? But we are going to be creating this look that you also cannot see, but you will see how it's created as we get our colours and what I did with those colours. Just before we get into the palette bingo, my Instagram is linked down below, where I'll post whole look plus eye pictures and full face pictures of all of my looks, and my TikTok is down there for a little bit of extra content if you want to go give both of those a follow. So that is it for our intro. Let us get out of black and white and into full Technicolor and see how we created this look. Alright, we are here for our throwback palette bingo to play with some older makeup, and we're going to be doing the Club Nebula, like I said in the beginning. I will show you the inside now because you didn't see that in the beginning. If for anyone who doesn't know or has forgotten what it looks like. It's beautiful dark colours, a lime green always. Beautiful iridescent duochromes here. Couple of fun kind of in between shades, just something fun to play with, and it's very exciting. I cannot wait. I just want to play with some older makeup, some older palettes. I mean, not necessarily face makeup because some of the stuff I probably use might be newer, but older palettes. I just want to reminisce of my older palettes because I feel like it's constantly new. So let's do some older stuff, and I'm going to be doing these throughout the year as well. So I've got my random number generator up and ready to go. I don't know what all this is down here. I just use this bit up top. So I've got it to 1 to 15 to match the palette because there's 15 shades in the palette. So let us see, what's the first shade? Number 4. And I'm going to long it this way, so from this green across. So first we've got a dark matte. We always love a matte shade. It's always the worry that I'm going to get all shimmer. I'd rather all matte than all shimmer. So that is the shade Queen of Blades, this beautiful dark deep green. Next we've got number 3. Oh, yes. It is the shade Gravity. It is the matte lime green. Oh yes, and it's going to be perfect for that matte. Now it doesn't really matter what I get because anything else kind of works. Oh yes. Next we have number 7. Okay, this is a neutral. This is Naaru. This one here. Now I do love this shade, like just as a neutral. This is my favourite kind of browny cool tone shade. But it's just a bit... I'll kind of have a way to work it if I need it to be. We need a shimmer. Let's go. Because I've got 3 mattes. One of them doesn't really go. The other 2 go perfectly together. We need another matte. So... number 11. Okay, not necessarily the matte I thought I was going to get, but I was kind of hoping for like this one. But we have Celestial, this one down here, which is kind of like a pink shimmer, iridescent sort of shimmer. Beautiful. Love that shade. I do have a staining of brow stuff because I was decluttering and reorganizing my makeup, so I was watching. But yeah. Oh, weird. I like it though. And then our last shade, come on, give me something fun. Number 14. Oh god, okay. Whoa. This is going to throw it off a lot. So this is Nebula. This one in here, this beautiful fiery peach shade. This really throws it off. I can't tell now if I'm happy with the matte. Okay, I'm going to have to seriously think about this. Oh, I mean, there's one way to do it. There's another way to do it. And possibly another way to do it. I just don't know which way I want to do it yet. So I'm going to have a little think, see what way I want to do, grab my brushes, grab the rest of my face makeup because now I know the shades I'm going to be using, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're back. I have an idea. I have my brushes, and what I'm going to do is kind of what I was beginning to think of before I got the shimmers, but I'm still going to do the shimmers where I need them to be. So we're going to do darkest green in the crease, light green blending out. I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit in this one, and I'm kind of going to do my high kind of under the brow contour into the nose just to kind of use it because that just kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm going to do the peach shimmer on the lid and then this on the inner corner, kind of wrap around. So I'm going to do the peach on the lower lash as well, blend into the inner corner and up to the peach on the lid. That's what I think I'm going to do. I might do a half cut crease, which I think might actually work quite well because they're such contrasting shades. So that's where we're going to go with it. So I am starting with Queen of Blades, the first shade we got actually. That deep dark green there. I've also primed my eye just so you guys know that is all ready to go. My skin is already on, as you can see. I forgot to say that right in the beginning. I got too excited. And my brows are on, which I'll have listed down below. And I'll do my cheeks once I have the look on and I know what we're looking like. I'm just popping this on the outer corner, really nice and strong, and then start bringing that a little bit into the crease. I'm always curious when I get like color stories for palette bingos, what you guys would do with that color story. So let me know in the comments below, what would you do with this color story? I'm bringing this right down into the crease. I probably should have started with that neutral actually. So something just like that, bringing it right in because we're going to do a half cut crease. And then just before I continue blending, because I'm going to be really going in and blending, I'm going to take Naaru, the nude, not the nude, the brown neutral shade. And I had an energy drink today, I don't know if you guys can tell. I have one of these Lucozade Alert Ultimate Energy. I feel like I just keep talking. So I'm just taking that on this is a Glamlight Nightmare on Elm Street big fluffy brush, and really cheeky contour in here. I don't know where else to put it with these colours, so we're just gonna start a bit of a nose contour into the brow. This adds to the eyeshadow look. It darkens the eye. It gives more of a shadowed effect, so it does contribute, but just probably not in the way a lot of people would use this shade. Then I'm taking that same dark green shade on a Blend Bunny B2 brush. This is a small little dense pencil brush. This is just our dark green again, and just popping that on the outer 2/3, almost actually the outer half, but like a little bit more than that. So about that far in, connecting on the outer corner as always. Okay, so now we're going to take Gravity, my favourite shade in the whole palette. As you can probably guess, I do love this green up here, but this shade here is stunning. Next we're going to take the shade Gravity, which is my favourite shade in the whole palette, the green. I do love this green up here as well. I like this bluey shade down here as well, but that green is just everything. And that is going to be on a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 6 brush, just a fluffy brush. Big fluffy brush, but not the biggest in that set. So if you have that set, it's not the biggest one. And then we're just going to go around the edges of that darker green with this limier green. Two very different greens. That dark green is more like emerald. It's got a lot of blue in it, where this one has a lot of yellow in it. So I'm just going in bit by bit and starting to blend along those edges, just overlapping slightly with the darker green. Don't worry about the very edges. I'm going to get those in a second. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It kind of is a satin finish to blend out, so it'll almost kind of highlight your brow bone. So you can bring it up high enough and the satin will blend into the matte really well. Forgot about that actually. See this, I mean, it's been so long since I've used a lot of these palettes. Sometimes I dip into them for like 1 or 2 shades here and there, but to fully dedicate time to one single palette, it's been a while. Then I'm going to take that same shade on a Real Techniques shading brush, and we're just going to do the same and smudge out the lower lash. Again, leaving that inner part open. Okay, so now for our shimmers and our half cut crease, I'm going to do my glitter primer technique where I just use glitter primer to do my half cut crease. It's very simple. I'm going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand, a little bit of that, a little bit at a time, not too much. I'm using a Lavender Luxe number 9 from BH Cosmetics, just a small little skinny, quite stiff flat brush because you want to be able to get right in there and create that cut crease. And I like to place the glitter primer all over the eye first, and then just with a little bit of pressure, not too much. Don't like rip your eyes to shreds. We are gonna go in and start carving around the shape of my eyeball. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just once you have the general shape, you'll get the idea because the glitter primer will be so tacky that the shimmer will stick exactly where you want it to be. Okay, just wiped off the excess glitter primer on my brush, and we're gonna take the shade Nebula. This one here. Now it's quite like peachy, which means it has a bit of orange in it. This could look very much like a green, white and orange for St. Patrick's Day, but it's not intentional. It's just what the palette bingo gods wanted me to do today, so we're just pressing this. I'm just hoping some of the pink comes out in this a little bit more. Now with these shades, like the shimmers in this palette, you do have to kind of layer them. So what I like to do is put down my initial layer, get it all where I want it to be, and then go in with one layer of tapping it on with my finger, because they are a little bit more on the sheer toppery sort of side, for my liking anyway. So once I have it on, I just take a little bit more on my finger and just press it over just to really make sure I've covered all the areas. Oh, weird. Not sure. But I think once we've it all done, I think it will come together. I think it's going to be quite nice. I might do a wing liner with it. Or some sort of liner with it. Because I haven't done a wing liner in a very long time. And I've recently gone through all my makeup drawers of slightly decluttered things that were like definitely either gone off or dried up or things like that. Nothing crazy, just wants to reorganize them because they were becoming a mess again. So I just wanted to fix them. And all my liquid liners, I was like, oh, I have so many. I really need to be using them. So I think I might do a liquid liner today. So for the lower lash line, just taking a little bit more glitter primer, just a very tiny amount just on my finger. I'm just going to tap that little part in there. Just a smidge. Because like I said, they are a little bit more toppery. So if they're more sheer, I like them to really stick onto something. So just picking up a little bit more Nebula. And I'm just going to press that in that little area there. Flick it over the green. It's not going to blend hugely well with the green, but it will, because it's a shimmer, kind of overlap nice. Oh, I actually love that even better. I actually really like how that kind of ties it all together nicely. Okay, now final step, we're going to take Celestial, this beautiful kind of soft pinky iridescence. And this is just a small brush I have from eBay. Just a small little flat brush. Just pop that on the inner corner, connecting it to the peach on the top, on my lid, and the peach on the bottom. Kind of wrap it around. I think this is going to be interesting. Definitely not a colour story I would have put together in this sort of way, but I'm... interesting. That is it. I am done. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to finish off the eyes, finish my face, because I feel very blank with nothing else on, so I think I definitely need a bit of colour. And I was going through my blushes today as well, and I have some really nice coral blushes that I just don't use. So I'm going to use one of them today and some nice highlighters. So I'm going to do all that. I am going to pick a nice lip and I will let you know what I used on the rest of the face. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I feel so kind of bright and springy. I don't know, I went super bright with my outfit. I still have my PJ bottoms on. Filming life. But yeah, I just feel really bright, springy coral. I never wear lips like this too often, only when it goes with a particular look like this, but I'm actually loving it and I love my cheeks right now. So let me go through everything that I used on my face. So to finish off the eyes for the waterline, I just went in with the green, something similar to match that. So I went in with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on eye pencil in the shade Mars. I use this all the time. You're probably sick of seeing this, but it goes with all the greens and I always wear green. So my mascara is, what is this? The Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara in Extreme Black. Just a little sample. I think I got it in a gift for purchase. Just pop that on my top and my bottom lashes. I will say though, look at the size of this brush. That is ginormous. That is the whole width of my eye. And I've got pretty like large round eyes. So it fits the width of my eye. And then for lashes, I went in with my House of Lashes Noir Fairy Lights. I do have the regular Noir Fairies and they're super like dense and smoky and everything, but these are a little bit softer. Still really dramatic, really dense, but a little bit softer, a bit more wispy on the ends. For cheeks, I went in with, because I've been just decluttering and going through and reorganizing all my makeup, I'm just using lots of random stuff now. So this is the MAC Mineralize Blush in Humour Me, which I do tend to use as my bronzer. So I use that just to warm up my skin a little bit. My blush then is my NYX High Definition Blush in Summer, which is very fitting, super pretty, and I think goes perfectly with that eye colour. Just pop that on my cheeks. Very pigmented though. You pick up a lot on the brush. And then for highlight, I went in with something that kind of matched that inner corner a little bit. So I went in with my MAC Extra Dimension Skinfinish in Show Gold. I've got it in Christmas packaging, but you can get it in regular packaging. It's an all year round thing. And it just has this like really nice pink kind of champagne shift. Beautiful. So I pop that on my cheeks and down my nose. And then for lips, a little bit of a combo. So I went in with my KVD Beauty Everlasting Lip Liner in Smith's, which is again kind of that perfect coral shape, but it's kind of a bit too bright. So I went in with this lipstick. This is the MAC Luster lipstick in Pure Vanity. They definitely don't do this anymore because this came out with a collection years and years ago, and it's a little bit more of a, like a softer coral. I went in with that, but it was still a touch too bright, so I just wanted a little bit more definition around the outside. So I went in with my MAC lip pencil in Spice just to define around the edges, because it's nice warm peachy brown and it just defines the lips. So that is it. That is our little throwback with the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. And just something fun, play with your old makeup. Let's play. I know someone did ask me for another video with a look using this palette ages ago, so sorry, but things take a long time. I do work full time, so I have to prioritize certain things, but it's here. We're here. If you want to see any more looks, if you want to see 2 looks 1 palette with this again, if you want to see anything else, let me know down in the comments below. But this is just a little throwback with this guy, and it's just such a fun palette. I think this is the first ever collab palette I ever bought of like one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Angelica Nyqvist, obviously. So I want to know down in the comments below, what do you think of this look? If you got a colour story like this, how would you have done it? Where would you have placed these colours? What kind of style of look? Would you have done a different style of look? Let me know that all down in the comments below. If you did like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, get more from people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I'll continue to do many more. And don't forget to subscribe down below to see many more videos coming. We have got more palette bingos coming later on in the year, 2 looks and palettes, first impressions, rankings, chatty videos, the top 10s, top 5s are back, and the Zodiac series is continuing. We've a lot of stuff kind of dotted in here and there. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below, where I post all the up close eye pictures and full face pictures of all of my looks, and my TikTok is down there for a little bit of extra content if you want to go give both those a follow. So that is it. That is all for this video, all for our palette bingo. Let me know down in the comments as well if there's any other palettes that you would like to see that you know I have in my collection in a palette bingo. Let me know and I will prioritize that over others. But otherwise, I have a list that I'm kind of going through of older palettes that I want to play with. So I will see you all in the next video, guys. Bye.